of college, man, I don't know if y'all were in tune of Get Up. Like 2 weeks ago, Paul Finebaum, for those that know Paul Finebaum, like he's just a sports.
Bomb, bro.
Oh, my bad. Feinbaum. He is a talk show host, and he said that Arch Manning is the best QB since Tim Tebow. Do y'all think that statement is outrageous or is valid?
Ain't nothing valid about that shit, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, he did what he did what he needed to do. He probably generated a lot of clicks off of that, but hell nah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's be respectful towards people that really did that shit when they came into college, bro. I'm not saying he can't be, but like, come on, man. Can we see him play at least half a season first, real quick, before we
feel
start?
like he put a target on Arch too.
For real.
Yeah,
Nah,
target
absolutely. Well, with that being said, who is the top 5 QBs since Tebow then? What's y'all list? We'll go one by one. Whoever want to take over, go ahead.
Let's stir up some controversy to start this off, man. Number 1, I gotta go Cam Newton. Ain't seen nobody like him since. In terms of coming in 1 year, changing the program. I won't say change the program, but leading a team with no NFL prospects on it to a natty. That's got to be number 1 in my book. Number 2, I got Lamar Jackson. We all know how spectacular Lamar Jackson was his 2 years at Louisville. You can almost put him in the same boat of just not enough NFL talent around him, or just talent in general. Still carrying that team. Not saying he carried them to the promised land. They only won 8 or 9 games both his years, but the highlight reel he put on in those 2 seasons, never seen anything like that. Number 3, I got to give it to Joe Burrow. Last season he had 2019 with LSU, over 60-something touchdowns. Perfect with the natty to top it off. It's great. Number 4, I'm going to go Tim Tebow. People might think he should be higher. I think 4 is perfect. He put up the numbers. He won the natties. Teams with stacked offense and defense. It's kind of hard not to win with that type of team. Then you got Urban Meyer as your coach. We know Urban Meyer is one of the GOATs when it comes to college football. And then last, I did have Johnny Manziel, but then I switched it last minute. I put Deshaun Watson. I think what he did at Clemson, taking them to the natty, losing to Bama, then running it back the next year and getting that shit, which at a time when we all thought Bama was, no one could mess with them. And the fact that he did that with Clemson, I got to put Deshaun Watson number 5. Even though he doesn't have a Heisman or anything like that, I still think his career at Clemson is top notch. So that's my 5 right there.
Wait, I thought we doing since Tebow, not are we?
Yeah, that's since Tebow.
So how we gonna put Tebow on the list?
Well, Tebow is starting off Tebow.
Starting off
Yeah.
Tebow.
Okay.
I think you're disrespectful for not putting Jameis on your list. That's an undefeated natty season. You know what I'm saying? So I put Jameis at number 1, then Cam at 2, just to put that out there.
What?
Yeah, Jameis gonna get a statue.
Let him finish.
Yeah, Jameis gonna get a statue. You know what I'm saying? As a coach, you want dominance and perfection, and he did both of them. You know what I'm saying? I do give it to Cam. Cam, did it in the SEC, but I don't know. I don't remember like Jameis. So, he gonna get that statue with them crab legs on his head.
You don't remember that sequel.
For sure. Number 2, like I told you, Cam. Number 3, I got Deshaun. I put Deshaun up there because, like you said, he done spanked the team that no one thought they can touch. So I put Deshaun at 3. Number 4, Money Manziel, most electrifying player I think since Reggie Bush. So I'm gonna put him up there. And then number 5, this is where it kind of gets tricky. I'm gonna give it to Baker Mayfield. I ain't gonna lie. Baker did his thing.
So you don't think Cam getting a statue?
Nah,
They
nah,
make
nah,
Cam.
nah.
They will make
Jameis-
Cam the governor out there, boy. You tripping?
Right.
After winning that,
Nah, I wouldn't. I'll put Jameis gonna get a statue. Jameis number 1.
What?
Wow.
So, but
Wow.
how you said
doing
Jameis went undefeated. Cam did too.
I know.
to
Cam
say,
did too. Cam
listen,
did too. Cam did too.
With
all right,
no
let's go
first
to the next
rounders.
list.
All right.
Second
One-
rounders,
before.
3rd rounders, 4th rounders, 5th rounders. Like,
Nah, Jameis.
Heard
Go
you.
ahead, Zach.
and he ran the
Heard you.
gauntlet that season, bro. He beat a ton of teams that had like NFL first round picks on them too. He was going crazy. Not saying Jameis
beat
didn't, but
teams
with no
too.
help.
I'm gonna say Jameis
Hey,
beat
well-
teams
Nah, but
too.
with no
Now,
help, bro.
come on.
He was playing
Huh?
with
Jameis beat-
Heisman difficulty.
Jameis beat
Sliders
Clemson
matter.
and Auburn. That was it.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that.
Go ahead,
All
Zach.
right. All right. My list, my 1 and 2, I feel like they the most electrifying players in my lifetime in college football. I got Cam Newton, and at 2, I got Money Manziel. That's my 1 and 2. And for 3, I'm going with, I got to put Tebow up there. If we could put Tebow up there, I got to put Tebow up there. It's only fair. 4, I'm going Baker. And then 5, I'm going Lamar.
Okay, right.
I got Cam at 1, y'all. I mean, no brainer for me at least. I got 2.
Damn.
2, I got Joe. Joe knows, man. Joe got it done. One of the best quarterbacks to ever touch the college turf. My bad. I know, respectfully, that's what I'm saying. But Joe got it done. 3, I got Deshaun Watson. No Heisman, but he still got it done and is one of the most decorated quarterbacks in Clemson history, I believe. Lamar Jackson, man. Like, what else can we say? And 5, I got Johnny Manziel, true freshman quarterback to win a Heisman, bro. I can kill while he was doing it, just doing his thing. Yeah, I got to put him at 5. Tebow,
Damn,
honorable mention, though.
both of y'all forgot Deshaun. Y'all didn't fuck with Deshaun. That's crazy.
I did,
I got
but
Deshaun
I
at
don't think he
3.
was
You
better
said
than nobody
Deshaun
on my
3.
list.
Oh,
I
my
had
bad,
Deshaun
brother.
at
My
3.
bad, brother. Sorry, brother.
I just didn't put Jameis up there. My bad, gang.
But Cam at 1 is no brainer. You ain't had to say respectfully or nothing. That's a no brainer, bro.
Johnny, you up?
Well, my list, I left Tebow out because I thought we were ranking since Tebow, so I'll keep it with that. I got Cam number 1, 50 touchdowns that season, and the Natty. But the narrative that team didn't have any NFL talent is so wrong. So let's stop with that. They had Nick Fairley, D Ford. They had NFL talent. They had offensive linemen get drafted.
D4
so
was a
let's
freshman.
stop with the whole. Let's stop with the whole. They didn't have NFL talent. All right.
Oh, my fault. They had
But it was a
couple.
phenomenal season. Number 2, I got Johnny Manziel. Just like Scoop said, one of the most electrifying college football players we've ever seen. I think he changed the game. I just remember like the culture of like just, I just like the hip hop culture, the media culture, TV. Everybody was so invested in what Manziel was doing. So it kind of changed the game, right? As like social media was blowing up as well. So like he was the perfect guy for that time. And number 3, I have Robert Griffin III. I think he changed the game in the way that he played. His timing was perfect for how the game of football was changing with running quarterbacks. The read option was evolving out of the shotgun. He was the perfect quarterback for that era. And, he helped evolve the game. And I got Joe Burrow. He had that 60 touchdown pass season in the Natty at LSU in 2019. That was a great year, obviously. And then number 5, I got Baker Mayfield. He threw 131 career touchdown passes. You got to throw him in the list.
Yeah. If you were to add Tebow, where would it be on your list?
I would put Tebow number 2, Cam 2, Tebow 3, and then Baker would get knocked off.
All right. Number 1, I'm going Cam. I think is undeniable. I said he won with the C/D tier support team. Now, he did have a couple of NFL guys. Yes, he was on championship. He had a couple of NFL guys, but compared to these other guys I'm going to name, it's not even close, right? Or maybe it's one more guy. Sorry. So number 2, I honestly didn't want to put him at 2, but I was just looking and like, I'm putting him at 2. So I got Tebow at 2. I got Deshaun Watson at 3. I got Lamar at 4, and I got Joe at 5. But going and breaking it down, this is what I was talking about with Cam. So I was kind of doing research on how many NFL guys did they play with, because I feel like that matters a bunch, right? And plus, I kind of had a dynamic of who was consistent, right? If you only did like 1 year, like the Joe Burrow, you was kind of on like the lower part, but you still balled out. But going with that, I'm go back to my point. Cam played with 6 other guys that was drafted. Only 1 other of those guys was drafted in the first round. Tebow played with 15 guys. That's more than double, right? And 4 of those guys went first round. Deshaun Watson played with 16 guys that was drafted. 4 of those went first round. Lamar played with 8. That was similar to Cam. It was 2 more to Cam and then 2 first rounders. Burrow had 6 first rounders on his team. As much as Cam had NFL guys, that was 6 first, or as much as Cam had the guys that was drafted, total of 6, Burrow had 6 first rounders. They had 13 in 2020 alone. They had 28 guys that ended up getting drafted on that team. Like, so when you say,
table, ain't you?
when you say like, when I say it's a difference, it is so when people say, oh, like Cam Newton didn't have this NFL talent, like, okay, they did have some NFL talent, but 6 guys being drafted compared to 28 guys is a big difference.
All right.
So,
All right, bro. All right.
Done beat the hell out that desk.
We can hear every bang, boy.
shoot, I did.
That was
Beat the
hey,
hell
that
out
was eating Anthony up, man. He had to get
Hey,
that.
it was getting more aggressive too. I'm like, God damn.
6 first
Go ahead and scratch
rounders.
that out. My bad. I ain't gonna do that no more.
No, you straight, bro. That shit was just hella funny
Hey,
because,
nah,
like,
make him.
at first I was like, "What is that?" And then as you kept making your point, it just kept getting louder and louder, bro. So I get it, bro. I get it. But yeah,
But
man, I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie.
That's good.
If you ain't got Cam number one, bro, that's
Lying.
just crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jameis ain't got shit on Cam, bro. And I'm not knocking Jameis at all. But before Cam, I think they was barely over 500. After Cam, they was barely over 500 or under 500. And his season, a perfect season, bro. Knock it out with a Heisman and a Natty, like coming off a JUCO. Like, let's be real, bro. Like, we ain't seen nothing like that. And
Man
he
amongst
by his
boys.
it really felt like he was by himself though too. Like when he run it, was he probably leading rusher on that team? See, he had over 50 some touchdowns. Like it was just really a one man show, bro. Like I
I would
guarantee
say
you, every game plan was, hey, if we stop number 2 or number 1, like we gonna win the game, and they simply
that
could
is number
not
2
end
at Auburn.
number 2. Then we could win this game, and they couldn't stop him. And it's one man army, bro. Like. You can say what you want about his weapons, but it don't run without 2, bro.
I would say
Bravo,
this,
yeah, that's
that
good
I
point.
do remember Michael Dyer getting some touches and going off a little bit, but like you said, like majority of that attention, if you can't stop 2,
Cam probably had 3 pages worth in the scouting report, maybe 4, on how can we stop this dude, and it didn't even matter, bro. Just toss that bitch in the trash. He running for 100, he passing for 200, all the way to the Natty.
You got them
None of
dudes
y'all had
staying.
Jameis y'all list, huh? Nobody had Jameis on their list, huh?
I ain't even have Johnny Manziel on mine.
Not having Johnny Manziel is crazy too, though. I can't lie
Who
to
you
you.
would have put him over?
I can't take him out of my
Burrow,
list.
Lamar, Deshaun
Yes,
Put
Watson,
him over
Tebow.
Lamar.
I'm putting Johnny Manziel over Burrow and Lamar. I did put him over both of them, and I fuck with Lamar heavy. Lamar's one of my favorite quarterbacks ever, but I got to be honest, that college run that Manziel had was better. Now the overall whole career, Lamar is watching him, but that college that shit was electric. Like
Yeah,
I said,
not included. And I mean, bro, Lamar put up 3,500 passing yards and 1,500 rushing yards for 2 seasons, like back-to-back seasons. Like that is unheard of. I should have put him
back to
2.
back.
Baker robbed him of that Heisman. Baker robbed him. Was that Baker that won that?
But
What was it, 2017?
2017.
I don't know who won. I don't know who won in 2017.
But
All I
yeah,
know is if that damn
That's crazy.
receiver didn't run out of bounds against Clemson that one year, bro, that season probably would have looked a lot different, dog. Because him and Deshaun Watson going head to head, bro. Like that's that top 25
that was-
classic, bro. Like
that was magical.
I still watch that game, bro. And that damn receiver, bro. I don't know what he was thinking. He must have thought it was third down or something. But that damn near fucked up that whole trajectory of the season. Because it was an early matchup. It was what, a top 10 matchup early in the season. Like it was.
Nah,
bro.
I think that was at the end. That was like dang near whoever won that
Yeah, it was
game was
closer
going
to
to
the
the
end.
Natty.
That was to the end.
Yeah,
Damn,
whoever.
that
The
made
one
it even
that-
worse.
Yeah, the one that you talk about, Aaron, was the one against Florida State when they waxed them. That was in the beginning of the season. Florida State when they won like 50 to something. Yeah. Well, with that being said, that's going to conclude the pod, everybody. Y'all enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.